Hi, I'm Hannah Kennedy here with Sergio Popkin from Diversey Care, here to talk to us a little bit more about technology and smarter cleaning. So welcome, thank you for coming. So can you tell us a little bit more about how you see technology making cleaning smarter?
Thank you for having me here first. Technology was always in the cleaning industry. Is that it was more in the vaccine. We were making machines smarter, cleaning products smarter, tools smarter. What I think is going to happen is that technology will become much more evident for everybody. So consider, for example, the mobile revolution. Everybody has a mobile. How those apps and those sensors and everything that is out there will come together to help make cleaning smarter. Let me give you an example. Today, machines are going to start being tracked by themselves. Before, machines were standing alone. So we can get information from those machines and give feedback to the one using those machines to, let's say, feedback into their cleaning plans and make sure they have right machine in right place. This is going to, start making the operations much more efficient, helping us being more productive, increase food safety, reduce infections. So I think technology will play a big role in the industry. Creating value is about helping, for example, people sell more or reduce cost or reduce working capital or reduce risk. So technology creates value in a way that helps, for example, contractors sell better to their customers or reduce their operating costs or doing with much more optimal working capital by reducing their inventory. So the Internet of Things can actually impact all of them. Consider that not in the long distance future, many of the dosing devices will carry sensors that will tell us automatically when to go and replenish that. So inventory can be seamless. While now there is people taking notes, putting orders, all those things will be automatic, for example.
Okay. So with that, how long do you think that time frame will be when technology is going to be adopted?
That's a good question. Technology is here today. Sometimes we don't see it. The adoption is going to become much wider, not in a long time. Like any high technology, the growth is exponential. So I think that within a couple of years, we will see it everywhere. Today, we will see it in many places. In a couple of years, we will see it everywhere before we even know it.
Okay.
So time is today.
So is increased use of technology, do you think, a global phenomenon at the time, or do you think it's just focused primarily in the U.S. market?
I think it's global. You see, the U.S. market is a developed market. There are many developed markets. But something that is curious that is happening is that even when you go to underdeveloped market, there is labor scarcity. There is you need people with the right qualifications to go into cleaning. And that, is a big incentive for adoption and helping those markets catch up with the developed market. So that is, in my view, what makes it a global phenomenon.
Okay. So how do you see the future of robotics in the industry based on all of this?
That's one of my preferences. It's actually very exciting. You read in the media that robotics are going to be everywhere, and robotics will replace people in a few years. And I think actually robotics will give the industry a new total weight, a much higher importance. And robotics actually will carry out tasks that today are heavy for people, allowing the people in the industry to concentrate in more value-added activities.
Okay.
So it will be about how to deploy the robots. And I don't see in the next, 5 to 10 years robotics like being devices like, you need to go through an uncanny valley or somebody that will look like a cleaner. No, a robotic will be a machine that you end up deploying and putting all those machines in place and do it in the smart way. That will be the task of the cleaning people. Today, for example, in the cleaning industry, you spend a lot of time doing things that has little value. For example, transporting things from one place to the other. Those are things that a robot can do, but a robot will not do the high-level task of ensuring a surface is disinfected or ensuring that the soap is there for people to wash their hands or deploying the machine in the right place and making sure the task was done. So in that way, I think robotics will give a lot of value to the industry.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.